드리면도 되네 다 되는데도 되는 편집이 다 출발할 때네 랑 대야 두고 말해 생 대야 두고 말해 상신이 된 간지 두고 말해 라바이나
So in this way, when we get into fights through having such a narrow mind, we don't accomplish our own benefit, nor do we accomplish the benefit of others. How is it that we don't accomplish such benefit?
The
reason for this is because everything is interdependently arisen. Everything comes into being by depending on something else.
The
For us as humans to experience goodness or benefit, we have to depend upon others to experience that goodness, benefit, or happiness. Without depending on others, it's very difficult for anything good to happen to us. And so since we all live in a human society that's only on one single planet, we have to depend upon each other. And the best way to depend upon and communicate with each other is through having loving kindness and compassion. If we have these qualities, then we'll be able to relate with each other, we'll have connections with each other, and we can depend upon each other. But if we don't have any loving kindness and compassion, this whole path of depending upon, communicating with, and having connections with each other will become destroyed. So therefore, if we have this loving kindness and compassion with an attitude that we're contributing to this interdependence of humans depending upon one another, things will come along well for ourselves, things will come along well for others, the whole world will benefit. And when that happens, we won't need a lot of armies, and we won't need a lot of law. Police. Law enforcement. We could take the example of ants working together in this way. One ant... Oh, sorry, bees.
Similar, in Tibetan, similar word.
Tibetan biology is a little rusty. So we can look at how bees work together and see that one bee by itself doesn't have much power at all to accomplish anything. But when you have a whole hive of bees together, working together, then look at the beautiful house they can make. Even if humans tried to make a house that beautiful, they couldn't succeed. It would be pretty hard for humans to try to make a house like they have. And the honey. Look at the honey they make.
야 말. 나는 콘솔이야 팀이야 말해. 충분히도.
That's all. But the bees don't have any army, and the bees don't have any security or police, and they don't even have any law enforcement.
이인데 되네. 나랑서다 지 답배 충분히 시작했어. 맞아. 다시 한번. 배나 다중가만 라반난 시래. 찍찍 들어나 받치네. 아니. 잠바다 인지매 받치디. 되네. 생게 다양 두고 말해. 랑게 다양 두고 말해. 배셔 봐이나. 잠매니. 일라. 좋아. 거미오면 세래. 타면 되고 가르쳐 그래. 코랑 랑 내봐. 제발마도 랑된 조금도 왔어.
We could also use a historic example of how being without compassion and loving kindness leads to one's own demise. We can look at Hitler and see how he was filled with such hatred and aggression in his mind. And this hatred and aggression in his mind only brought the ultimate result of his own demise. He destroyed himself in the end. We can see how he didn't get any benefit from all of his hatred and aggression.
자갈라 간디지.
That's all.
코랑 자가 미망 찍고 떠나서 땅. 코랑 수불라 고문하게 둘로 잘라마도 여말았어.
That's all.
그 신대전 두버레데 타마 자가 미망 펜토. 코랑이야 자가 미망은 좋은다고 잡아봐.
That's all.
당신 이거 된 적도.
That's all. And then conversely, we can look at the example of Gandhi, who thought only about his country people. He thought about the people of India, and as far as taking care of himself went, he only had about 5 rupees of clothing that he kept as personal possessions, and that was about it. He worked tirelessly only for others, and in the end, not only did he accomplish the benefit of his country people, but he himself became foremost among his citizens. He was revered as the best citizen in India. So we can see how this altruistic attitude accomplishes both benefits of self and other. And remember, we're talking about 5 Indian rupees, not 5 American dollars or Canadian dollars.